Welcome to part 9 of the exam review. Here we're going to be finding the equations of lines given different characteristics, and that'll probably be true for the next couple pages that I'm doing in here. So remember that we're always using y equals mx plus b. That is the equation form of the line that we're going to be using, where m is the slope and 0, comma b is the y-intercept. Okay, so b is that y-coordinate of the y-intercept that comes from the b, the m is the slope. Now here, when we're given the slope and the intercept, it's nothing more than plugging it in, this in for m and this in for b in our equation, so we can write this as y equals negative 9x minus 26. We plugged our m in for the m, our b in for the b, and we're done. Same thing down on number 38. We're given the slope, we have our m, we're given the b right there, so we can just plug those in, y equals m, or negative 2/5 x plus 9/5, and that's the equation of the line right there. Now, on these next couple, we're going to be given the slope, but not the y-intercept. Now, recall that we're going to use that y equals mx plus b. Here they're giving us m, so we can say we have y equals negative 4x plus b. And then we can use this ordered pair to plug it in the coordinates. So we can plug the y in the y, the x in the x, and solve for b. So we have 6 equals negative 4 times negative 3 plus b. So really this gives us 6 equals 12 plus b. Subtract 12. And we get b equals negative 6. Now notice, we have our b and we have our m. So now it's just a matter of writing this equation. Y equals negative 4x minus 6. Plugging our m and our b, and this is the answer we're looking for. So same thing on number 40. We're given a point on the line and the slope. So we can say y equals negative 1/3 x plus b. To solve for b, we can plug the x in for the x and the y in for the y. So we get negative 2 equals negative 1/3 times 11 plus b. So 11 is really 11 over 1, so we multiply this out. We get negative 2 equals negative 11 thirds plus b. And here we're going to add 11 thirds to both sides, so I guess we'll do this in red. Add 11 thirds. Add 11 thirds. Here we get cancellation, so we get b equals. Now, if we have 11 thirds plus negative 2, that's the same thing as 11 thirds minus 2, so let's just do that up here. 11 thirds minus 2, which is a 2 over 1. Common denominator here, 3, so multiply by 3 over 3. This gives us 11 thirds minus 6 thirds. Well, we can say that's 5 thirds. So here, our b equals 5 thirds. So we have our m, we have our b. Now we can write the equation. Y equals negative 1/3 x plus 5 thirds. And that right there is the equation of our line. Okay, now the last one here, we're given a point on the line and we're given the slope. But notice, because it's 0, 2, this is actually the y-intercept. That is, so we're given our m, but we're also given our b. So notice, we could also do the same procedure we did before to find it. We could say y equals 3/4 x plus b. Plug these values in to solve. So plugging 2 in for y equals 3/4 times 0 plus b. Well, 3/4 times 0 is 0, so we get 2 equals b, just like we saw up here. So we have our b, we have our m, plug them in. Y equals 3/4 x plus 2. And this right there is the equation of the line. See you next time.